welcome back to my Comic-Con video. Comic-Con and self-defense topic. Now, what we're going to talk about is how to fight. Now, I'm not saying you should fight. I'm saying that you should try to avoid fighting. Like me, I collect comic books. There's many ways to get into fights, but try to avoid fighting. Avoid the fight. So we're going to show you some techniques that you can use against your opponent. Let's show you that right now. So let's just move this right here. There. Some of the techniques that some of you need to be aware about is simple techniques. Like say if someone blocks you, like move this way. Say if someone blocks you, you go like this, like a punch. You go like this. Simple as that. You do that to the chest. And our simple techniques are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to the throat. Then there's another technique, simple techniques like this. Boom, 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 boom. See? Just go boom, 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 boom. See, when you punch like that, the opponent feels it. Now, I'm not saying you should do this. I'm saying that that's all that we're going to do for right now. But I'm just saying there's ways to avoid a fight. Simple ways to avoid a fight. Now, what my suggestion is simple. Collect comic books, for example. Comic books. Like this. See? Add this to your collection. This is good stuff. You can collect comic books, you can collect toys. That's a hobby. But what I really recommend for all you youngsters out there wanting to fight is try to avoid fighting. Avoid the fight. Avoid fighting. Avoid fighting. You know, you can use these techniques that I showed you. If you want to defend yourself, that's good. But fight if you have to. Collect comic books. Collect baseball cards. Collect toys. Collect action figures. Collect football cards. Collect different types of stuff. But just try to avoid a fight. It's just not worth fighting. But if you, especially got a job, if somebody threatens you at a job, go ahead and defend yourself. But the rules. But there are ways to create the pain. Create the pain. Like if you want to create the pain, just sneak up behind them, snitch up on them, do a rear naked choke. Or just take them down with a simple arm bar or wrist lock or arm lock. That's a simple technique. Just create the pain. But try not to hit them, because you can end up going to jail. But if you did in self-defense, that's good, but you'll end up being in a lawsuit. So my advice to you all is avoid a fight. Avoid it. Like travel places like, trust me, I've traveled in the community so many times. I've seen guys that are stronger than me. Guys try to hit me, you know. Like if you want to avoid a fight, just avoid a fight. Travel in Milwaukee or travel important to stay away from stuff like that. bad influences. Because if you get into a fight and you get killed, that's on you. But still, there are martial arts out there. There are martial arts out there that can help you defend yourself. But my suggestion is, try to avoid a fight. Collect comic books. Collect action figures. Collect toys or books. Or do artwork or collect art. Like I've been doing for a while. I'm just studying martial arts to get different types of techniques in my mind. But I would never use it against someone. I would only use it if I have to, but not on a job. It's not worth it. So the best bet right now for you guys right now is remember, is try to avoid a fight. Avoid a fight whatever you can. Because if you get fired, you're going to lose everything. So try to avoid a fight. Don't fight on a job. Don't fight at school. Don't fight. You can fight on the streets if you have to. But not on the bus, not on the tram, but just try to avoid that. Because, but if you live in a gang territory, that justify the means. But try to avoid gang territory. Don't travel anywhere to Gresham where gangs hang out. Just try to travel in the safe areas like I'm going to do when I get my independence. I'm going to avoid a fight. Just collect comic books. Just collect comic books. It's much better that way. So I hope this has been an experience for you. So I hope this movie's been helpful on tips on how to do collecting as a hobby and how to avoid a fight if you have to. So, hasta luego.